I think one of the most important things to understand when doing digital marketing is what not to do as well as what to do. A good place to start is to understand all the different Google penalties and algorithm changes. When you understand that, you should see a bigger picture of how Google works, and it'll make it easier to focus in on doing the right things to get your site ranking. Here's a list from Search Engine Land of the important Google updates. These guys are experts in search engines and how they work. The last big update that took place was termed the Google Fred update in March of 2017. This is an article that talks about it. I wanted to show you this algorithm timeline that they posted in the article that kind of shows you all the major updates in a graph form over time. This Fred update mainly looked at the quality of the links linking to your site. The quality of the link linking to you is more important than it's ever been, especially with local businesses and salons. Your competition won't have hundreds of links. They'll just have a few. And I see time and time again, one or two really good, high quality, authoritative, relevant links can make all the difference in the world. Hummingbird is something that was the start of, and it rolled out what we call long tail searches, meaning not salon city searches. If you have a hair salon in Phoenix, you'd want obviously to come up for that search, but most people don't search that way. They might search for hair color salon in Phoenix, not hair salon Phoenix, but a specific subcategory. Let me just add this about long tail so you understand what it is. According to WordStream, long tail keywords are longer, more specific keyword phrases that visitors are more likely to use when they're closer to a point of purchase. So these are going to be better qualified searches, and there's also more of them. On the left of this graph, those might be the searches for the specific keyword. See how it's really high? But if you look at the length of all of the long tail searches, that's going to add up to 10 times more searches and 10 times better quality searches for the visitors that are going to come to your website, book an appointment, and give you money. Possum is a big one for local businesses because it deals with just Google Maps. And what Google wanted to do with Possum was provide better results to people searching on maps. So in the past, when someone did a search on Google, it gave more priority to city centers because it was easier for them to match up the hair salon in a city name with a city center. What Possum tries to do is provide a result based on their location and give them a more diverse geographic area of options. The Panda update deals with the quality of the content on the website. One of the main things it looks at is what Google terms thin content, meaning there's not much there. There's nothing really that useful. And also duplicated content. So if you have a service that you offer and you're using a supplier, you don't want to go to the supplier's website and copy a paragraph about that product from the supplier that manufactures it. What you want to do is explain why you use that product, what that product does, and think of it in terms of the who, where, why, when, and what. If you include that kind of information on your website, you're providing a better user experience for your specific potential customer, and you'll rank higher because of it. So the Penguin penalty targeted mainly cheaters, digital marketing agencies that were hired by their clients to get results. And they would use whatever tactics they could to deliver those results. Usually this included some form of over-optimization, duplicating the keyword too many times on the page, having too many inbound links. So if in your industry, most businesses only have a dozen or 24 links, but your site has hundreds, that's an over-optimization of inbounds. Or if the link to your site are all the same. So you want to rank for Hair Salon Phoenix, every single link to your website should not be Hair Salon Phoenix. It was a way of Google to level the playing field, to make it fairer for everybody. And in turn, Google got rid of the cheaters, and suddenly the results they were providing in their searches were of better quality. The mobile-friendly update was done because more and more people are searching the internet using a cell phone. What you need to know about this update is that the majority of people that are looking for your business and searching for it online, that are ready and willing to pay you and walk into your door, are probably on a cell phone. If your website isn't compatible with their mobile device, they're not going to be able to give you their business. And why would Google want to display your website? One of the most important things for converting visitors from your website into customers is to be sure you have a mobile-friendly website and a good mobile experience. The last thing I want to talk about is what they call the knowledge graph. And I really feel like this is the secret sauce. What it is artificial intelligence of the search engine and what they call latent semantic indexing. What that means is you want to pepper in all the different variations of the keyword that you're trying to rank for. Don't just say haircut. Say different ways. Hair styling, hair colors. Use different words for hair. Beautician, stylist. Say it as many different ways as possible. Don't repeat it the same way on your site. And what that does is it signals to Google very specifically what your site is about. And it'll help you come up for all those long tail and all the different variations that people are searching for. I honestly believe this is something Google's very focused on in the future, is really getting that knowledge graph right and fine-tuning it and tweaking it to provide really good quality results. When I talk about quality content, or I say Google is looking for quality content, really what that comes down to is getting that latent semantic indexing. It's very simple. You want to say what your website is about. You want to explain it on the page. And then when you get into more detail, you just say it a few different ways. That'll give the information to Google in a way that the Google search engine can digest it, and the artificial intelligence will provide good quality results to people looking for your site on Google.